everything from the Zans
Centrament,
to all of those things, right? This is what they're taking. They're mixing them in drinks. They're doing this and that, and they're making it cool. So those things affect your mind, of course. And so if you have a little tick and you add that with mental illness and all the other goofball stuff going on in your head, you're pretty sure you'll do some senseless stuff. So you're gonna see it a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of the parents were raising the children to be friends instead of parents. You can't be the best friend to your kid. You gotta whoop ass. You gotta discipline. You gotta be a parent, and you be their friend second. They have friends.
yeah.
They need you to be a guide. They need you to show them what to be. And so, it's a lot of times, like we say, you have to see a man to be a man. And a lot of men are not in the household. So, and a lot of men are in the household, and they're just actually afraid of the children now. They're letting the children govern and run the
Run the
households.
house.
And so, with that being said, you got to bring it back full circle. We got to stand up and be men. And OGs like myself, we owe it to the young boys to talk to them, pull them up, not chastise them or judge them, but to talk to them because we did ill stuff and we were a little bit crazy ourselves. I know I speak for me. I come from a lane that's not so promising, and so I wasn't the best citizen growing up in the world. And I can relate to some of the senseless acts that I see, but I just say that we had a little more judgment with it, and we were just a little different. So
And
I
y'all
can't
had
I
rules
can't
that
judge
y'all
them.
followed by. Like
Well,
if
that's
there
the
were
thing. That's the
other
problem.
people around, or go and shoot up somebody's apartment building. You don't know who's in there. Y'all didn't do stuff like that.
Yeah and no. So what I will say is this. Um, we do owe it, and I'll say this: we owe it to the young kids today to reach back to these young kids and get them something. Not just say, "Don't sell drugs." Don't. We got to replace it with something. See, you can't just tell people don't do something because young people, the older guys, told me don't sell drugs. They said that don't sell drugs, but I'm making 20, 30,000 dollars. I can't give this up. Like you got to give me a substitute plan. You got to put something else in my head that I can be that can still have those type of ambitions with it. And so you teach them how to own businesses is what I started doing. And I started showing young men how to take that money and open up a business and get incorporated and blah blah blah. And so this is what we all owe the young kids. I've done it, but we have to keep doing it, and we have to let them know that they can sow into something better than drug dealing and shooting up the community, because it's our community. And so we have to take it back. And the only way you can take it back is me involved. See, I'm in the hood. I'm in Butler Gardens, and I'm all over around 16th, and I'm in the hood. See, I go to the hood and talk to the youngers. I still got youngers in the street. So I go and grab them up and talk to them and take them places and show them stuff. I'm just not an example by far. I'm an example by hands-on. I'm in the street talking to these young boys. I'm on deck. And so at the end of the day, if we can't do that, then we can't talk to them. You got to be a part of it, a part of the solution. And so shout out to Tony Lewis and what's my guy over
Rayon
there,
White,
Eric
Irk Weaver,
Weaver, and a real solid homies that's been there, that's putting in the work. My man CJ Blair,
CJ.
and a whole bunch of young men out here that's doing some great things for our community. We need more of that. We all need to participate. It doesn't help to look at the news and be like, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. And no, we got to get involved. We have to really get involved.
I agree. Well, thank you for that, baby.
Sow some hope, though. We got to sow some hope. A lot of people are
Whew,
getting hopeless. We're starting to lose hope in the
yeah.
street. Getting